In this session, we will learn how to connect Linux machine, bare metal or virtual machine, from the out of the box, like remotely or from host machine to VM or any other. Directly we are not accessing to the particular system. By using network only, we are able to connecting that particular machine. Most of the servers we will use to connect, like data center servers, like production server, main server, data center servers, and Amazon web servers. We are going to using this Putty connection to control our Linux machines. See a simple steps how it would be. First of all, I would like to explain you using Oracle virtual machine to how to configure machine to accessing our host to VM, and meanwhile we'll initiate that connecting of the bare metal, how we can able to connect direct remotely using SSH login. The simple step is go to the Oracle VirtualBox manager. Here there is a file, network, host network manager. Click host network manager. Now here you will see there is three options: create, remove, and properties of a network card. Here what you need to do is VirtualBox host only Ethernet adapter, it is selected, and DHCP enable, check the box of enable, and configuration adapter manually you'd like to type the simple local address of class C IP address 192.168.56.1 and octets of mask 255.255.255.0, and click here of DHCP server and enable the DHCP server to offer the IP addresses of these range. You need to specify here lower address and upper address. Okay, click apply and close. Once it's done the box manager level, you need to select an Linux like a VM instance, which one you want to access from outside the VM. I can tell here for the demonstration purpose I am using the host machine to connecting. Like a host machine means my Windows 10 operating system machine is my host machine. Okay, here you will see this is my host machine. Okay, now select the VM, the third one I am going to able to connecting, and see here this is the VM is yeah, minimize it, and here select the VM, and here it's in a settings is there. Click on settings and select the network tab on left pane, and here it's in 4 adapters are showing. All right, just a minute, it's showing it's a disable, yeah, enable only. Yeah, while modification these settings you stringently off the machine. While it's running it won't take any corrections and all the things. You have to be shut down the VM instance, and then you need to do these type of activities. Okay, this is the major configuration of the networking network establishing the VM. All right, now select the network, and adapter 1 you need to attach it to host only adapter. Select the host only adapter. Under name there is a VirtualBox host only Ethernet adapter, what we have configured that earlier. Okay, select that one, and second adapter you need to enable to attach to NAT, network address translation, to accessing that particular machine. First one is for offering an access of the outside of the boundary, and that is my host here at present, and the second adapter is give you a facility to internet facility to that particular VM. Okay, that is the purpose we are enabling 2 adapters. You have to click enable network here of the adapter 1 as well as adapter 2 only, and more you have to expand here. If the permission, it's asking any permission of the adapter 1, allow all VMs. The facility is there, 3 is there, deny, allow VMs, allow all, specify, and click OK. Okay, and now you initiate the run the VM, and now you will see here. Yeah, I want to log in as a root user here. From directly here only I am choosing as a root. Enter the root user credentials over here. Hit enter. Now we will see the actual IP address which is assigning to my Ethernet 0. That IP is required for me to access that particular VM from outside. Now you will identify that if it is in a bare metal, you straight away switch on the machine and log in as in your user credentials of the root user to know the IP address of the Ethernet port, and simply type IP space ADD address. It's a command is IP space ADD. We will see here, and you know the IP address of that machine, and readily install in your machine that Putty of the tool. I'll show you that is also. Yeah, I have get the prompt of root user IP space ADD. Yeah, here you clearly observe that my mission IP address. Yes, this is my mission IP. First one, it will be shows you it's a loopback address, like we can call it as a local loopback address only, 127.0.0.1. Now here you will observe that my ETH0, it's an ENP0S3. the port is an first port. This is the IP address is 192.168.56.101. okay, you strongly remember it, and you go to the browser where you can have it. You see here, and type here on Google simply Putty. Putty.org, there is a website is there, and from there you can download directly the Putty software. Yes, download Putty here. Putty is an SSH and telnet client developed by original vendor Simon Tatham, and click here to download your Putty. Yeah, see, based on your architecture of your operating system of host machine, either 64-bit or 32-bit, you can, based on that you can download the MSI if it is on Windows. Click here and run the setup and continue. It will warn you at network configurations, will you ask you something. Yes, you can agree and continue it. Once if it is done, and run the Putty. Yeah, Putty app. Yeah, here what the IP address what we have getting here in our IP add command. By getting the IP add command, now you see here we have hit the IP ADD, add IP space ADD. You will get the IP addresses of all your connected devices over there. And now my IP address which is assigned to my system VM is 192.168.56.1, right? Yeah, I'll try to copy for here. Yeah, copy. And what is the IP? 192.168. Yes, this is better. It's nothing coming is here. Yeah, it's 192.168.56.101. okay, the port number is 22 or 21 you can use, and select that SSH radio button. We are using the SSH client to connecting to our machine, and click open. Yeah, it will ask you login as. From my host machine I am connecting to that this particular background. Here you will observe that this is my actual VM, and here the window it's connecting as in a Putty, my main machine. Now I am using to login as in a root. Hit enter. Yes, logged in, date and the things is coming here. Now I can able to do my folders, and I can able to access my downloads. Ls simply I can able to read even the files of sample.txt. This is the file is testing for the head. Likewise I can do have enough facility, and what we are able to doing the functionality by accessing of the direct machine accessing, where we can able to do by accessing of the Putty machine of the remote access of that particular machine to do the activities as well. It depends upon the user credentials and user permissions. We can able to do the perform the activities as our real machine. I hope you better understand about using a remote connection. Likewise, you need to identify if it is on a bare metal. You take the IP address, which IP address is having, and accessing the permissions and all. You can able to hit the IP address and port number and open, and you will able to get into the access. It's a majorly you need to note, and important point is the Linux machines are basically developed and successfully running nowadays is a major aspect of multi-user, multitasking and security. Why I am explaining here the security? You may have the firewall in your server, and if it is on and you are not allowing the ports of any, hence it won't give you an even permission of the login of the access of the this SSH login by using any other either root or like a remote or whatever external resources other than direct. Such time you need to have a facility. There is a simple command I will tell you, like a service firewall D status. You check the firewall status. Simply you check the firewall status, and it is an active mode for education and connection purpose only. You will stop it temporarily and try once again to connect it. It will compulsory, it will give you an access to connect your main machine using remotely. Once it is, if it is connected successfully, you need to frame the rules. Once it is enable the firewall and frame the rule of accessing the port, which port I want to you want to give a permission to access from outside of your main machine. Okay, hope you understand, and strongly remember that on production server you always be strong rule framing to be required for firewalls while accessing and doing such activities. Thank you.